So I really thought the thing I'd be most excited to talk about would be NaNoWriMo, but, you know, it was the election yesterday and Barack Obama! I was so excited, oh my gosh. We had, like, a viewing party. Actually, I had two, one of which I watched with some crazy Republicans, and one of which I watched with some crazy liberals, well, Democrats rather. So it was really fun. Obviously, I am, completely psycho-liberal, so I was so stoked. We were, like, having so much fun. We had a party, we sang, like, Celebration, all that kind of stuff. It was a great night last night. But besides Obama winning, which is, obviously the number one most important thing right now, there's also NaNoWriMo. Oh my gosh! It's kind of crazy, and it has entirely taken over my life. I'm at about 19,000 words through 7 days. Is it 8? No, it's 7. So that's really exciting for me because my intention had been to do 2,000 words a day for the first week, but I went a little above that. So I'm a little ahead of schedule, which is good because I know I'm going to fall behind a little later. My main worry right now is what if I don't reach 50,000 words? What if my story falls well short of that? I'm kind of nervous. But at the same time, I'm really excited to just keep going. Because I've only had like half an hour worth of writer's block this whole time. I think about the story kind of constantly. So I'm always like, if I don't have like a lot of motivation or something, I just like won't work on it and I'll sort of advance the plot and then I'll come back to it in a couple hours. Because my schedule sort of works like that. Like I have free blocks that are at different times during the day. So I'm able to like, okay, I can't figure it out at 7 a.m., then I'll do my homework at 7 a.m., and at 4 p.m. when I might have otherwise been doing my homework, I'll do my nano. So that works out really well. Yeah. I'm at the point in nanoing where I'm like dying to talk about it, but I know you're not allowed to talk about the plot and characters because, obviously if the person you're talking to doesn't like it and criticizes it, you're going to become overly self-critical, and you're not going to want to continue, and then you're not going to do nano, and you won't win, and then it'll suck. So I know I can't talk about it, but I really, really want to, and I want somebody to read it and tell me whether I'm doing an absolutely crap job, which I probably am. So I had a conversation with a girl in my German class, and I was just talking to her about, like, we were talking about flirting, I think, in German, but we were, like, the teacher was on the other side of the room, so we were talking in English, and we were talking about, like, what, pickup lines we could think of that we could then translate into German. And she was talking about how you could, maybe you invite, it wouldn't be a pickup line, it'd be an asking out situation. Maybe you could invite a whole bunch of people and then they could go on a date together. Or like they could do like a group thing so that it didn't feel too much like a date for the first one, but then after that you could go on dates. And then I said, or you could just say you're going on a group, like with a group, but then disinvite everyone else and it's just the two of you, so then it's a date. I was like, my favorite author did that. And she went, oh my god, John Green? But unfortunately class ended and we didn't get to talk about it more, and this was last week and we still haven't talked about it. And I'm dying to know if she's a Nerdfighter. Because that'd be so cool, because I really like her. She's, like, amazingly nice and funny. But I haven't sat next to her in a while, so I don't know, and it'd be so cool to find out. So we're supposed to get snow tonight. I'm really stoked about that, too. I mean, I've been wearing flip-flops all year so far, so I'm not looking forward to wearing socks and shoes. But, I've even been wearing my gloves recently, my fingerless gloves that have the mitteny part. So I really love wearing those, so I'm okay with this. And I got a new winter coat. See? This is my first proper winter coat since I was like probably in middle school. So that's kind of exciting. I've been living 3 years in Massachusetts with only fleeces and hoodies, so that's pretty cool. So I'm totally ready for the winter. Oh, and this coat even has like finger parts that have thumb holes. I love things that have thumb holes. Love them. And here's my hat, too. It's got, like... If you're wondering why everything I own is purple, it's, like, my school colors. So, like, gloves, hat, jacket, hold on, and purple and gold scarf. Yeah, I am so bundled up in my room. I mean, granted, I don't have the heat on, so I'm not, like, overly warm, but I'm a little warmer than I'd like to be. So with that, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu, so I can take off all this warm stuff. DFTBA.